Anyways, I quit Genshin Impact. My first actual video on YouTube, and we're starting off with a bang. You might be wondering why I decided to make this video and upload and share it to the world. Perhaps you might be thinking that, oh, I'm such a better person. I quit Genshin. Look at all these foolish Genshin players with their little technology playing this gacha game. Kids these days don't know any better. No! I'm actually making this video because not much people actually make a vlog story time regarding this topic, and I want to put it out there, especially as someone who's in Gen Z and I'm literally still in high school right now. So I think this will be an interesting video, especially from my perspective. But anyways, this video is just going to be a fresh perspective on why I quit Genshin Impact and why I'm personally doing so much better because of it. It all started when the pandemic hit. I was bored and I had nothing to do in my house, and I was honestly looking for anything for me to indulge myself in. Escapism is my main strategy for coping mechanism. So my friends introduced me to this really cool anime looking game called Genshin Impact, and I was really fascinated by this game. The idea that a game that with AAA graphic design could actually run on tablets and mobile phones blew my mind. And I was like, I gotta get into this. Bro. This shit looks cool as fuck. And so I decided to install it on my then shitty laptop. It took forever. I joined when Child has a second rerun banner, and mind you, I don't like Child, but that's not the point of this video. Anyways, the first few months, honestly, it was really fun because I get to play with my friends in co-op mode where they're already at a much higher level than me. So I was literally got carried through all the hard parts of the game. They literally just hey, can you guys help me at this part? Yeah, sure, boom, and then they killed the enemies or monsters and whatever that is. We get to play together almost every day, and this was during the school holidays. But when it's back to school, it's still a pandemic. We obviously didn't have as much free time the whole fucking day, so we do this thing where we played weekly every Saturday in co-op mode, and we would do this consistently for about 6 months or so, more or less. The thing that got me hooked into the game is the story and the characters and the world building and the RPG side of it. I love how you can customize in team composition to defeat enemies, and the elemental reaction part is really interesting to me, and the customization part of the game was really fun. I really enjoyed testing out the characters and playing with them when I was an endgame player, and I really enjoyed exploring the world when I was a beginner. The thing about Genshin Impact is that there's so much content that you're kind of forced to speed run through it, while I say don't! Enjoy your time. But the thing is, you are being peer pressured by the community to catch up to all the latest content and to just skip through all the dialogues and everything just to not feel left out by the community. I play daily, right? Because I have to play the dailies to get the in-game currencies so I can roll in and take my chances to get the character I want in the future limited banners. I'm honestly very lucky to be able to be a free to play while getting all the characters I want. Till this day, I'm still very grateful for it. I was playing dailies, and I was honestly getting numb and tired of just doing the same commissions and the same routine and just killing the same monsters every day for 30 minutes, and it felt stale. I was an endgame player at this point, and it honestly felt like I was doing house chores. I'd get up in the morning, do my Genshin dailies for 30 minutes every day. I got sick of it. I didn't find the game enjoyable anymore. So right there was a period in my timeline where I got super burnt out for the game, and I decided to not play unconsciously for a few months. The game was in my phone, but it's just sitting there collecting dust and treated as just a decoration on my homepage. At this point, my laptop is not working anymore, and I got a new phone, so I decided to play it mainly just on the phone. This was During the child special event with Xinyan, where there's this talking samurai doll thing, I completely missed that. I didn't play for like a whole patch. But then I decided to came back because my friend group are still playing and there was this Kokomi update and I love Kokomi. So I came back and I had fun with it. I had fun with my friends and I'm glad I came back, but the fun didn't last very long. The game is getting stale again for me, so I didn't play it. And this goes on for days and days and days and days. One detrimental day, I decided to impulsively to completely uninstall the game from my phone. It's not really an impulsive decision. It's more of like the last straw type thing. Things are opening up again. I have to actually go to school to study. I don't really have time to play the game. I actually have to make time to play the game, and it's getting harder for me to make time for it. And I honestly got bored of the game. I didn't find it enjoyable anymore. The other reasons are, one, demanding specs and storage for my phone, which is the only platform that I play with, and I want to use the storage for other stuff like videos. Second, free-to-play circumstances, which require me to grind more than paid players to get the characters I want. The game gets really grindy in the end game, especially if you're free-to-play. You have to work like twice as hard than paid players if you want to be on their level. The third is the end game staleness and the lack of new content. I find the events are like really boring and just not interesting for me. The fourth is feeling pressured by the community to keep up with the latest stuff. And the last one is just me growing out of it, I guess. So I quit. Not the most climactic ending to this story time video, but it's the best ending for me. Now I am in the most comfortable in my life, not having like a lingering thought that I have to do my dailies today and feel pressure to do it, to attend events and story quests so I don't feel left out by the community, not being addicted to the game while simultaneously obviously not enjoying it. Obviously, there is a gray area to it. I'm sure people can play Genshin and manage their time and not get into the bad side of it and still enjoy it. Like right now, there's new content. There's always going to be new stuff. But to manage self-control and to be responsible independently for a form of entertainment that is literally made and designed and marketed to be addicting is something that's just too much work for me, and I decided to just drop it. I guess the summary of this video is Genshin Impact came into my life at the perfect time when the pandemic hit. It became my main source of escapism and my main source of entertainment and from the state of the world. And I really enjoyed my time with it. Though to me, getting busy and me burning out from the game and all the previous reasons that I mentioned, I decided quitting it is going to be the best decision for me, and it ended up being one. Am I coming back? For now, probably not. But in the future updates, probably. But you're gonna have to convince me pretty hard for me to come back. That's it. Adios.